I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie,
basketball
I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe
Ernie.
Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability
And best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offside Williams to the inside. Freak, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Pistons trail by 6. Morris with a screen on Hill. Jackson drives in, and that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hill kicks to Freak. Good on the 13-footer. Freak's got his second basket.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Drummond with a screen on Hill. Down low. And that one's good. Drummond.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Drummond with a screen on Hibbert. On the wing, Harris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Freak. Good. Freak's got 6.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Kicks to Johnson. Morris a screen. Jackson misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's stolen by Morris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drummond passes to Harris. He feeds it to Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of, Greg, adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal black man.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Aaron Baines out there with Humphries. And it's Morris in at the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points of the night.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Kobe goes in, shoots from the baseline. Rebound, Detroit. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Screen by Russell. Williams dishes to Russell. He kicks to Kobe from the arc. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the middle, it's tipped. Baines. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That's on Reggie Jackson. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already. Hibbert's checked in for Dallenberg. Freak comes in for Nance. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bryant. And George Hill's subbed in for Williams. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Leonard comes in for Chris Humphries. Harris is checked in for Morris. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell Pope. To the paint, here's Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Freak's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson the screen. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. He dishes it to Johnson. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Connects. The jumper drops. 6 points.
What a move. Came out of the spin, stopped and popped. That is impressive.
Screen by Russell. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 27 seconds left in the first half. Drummond with a screen on Hill. And they double up Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense...
24. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event of emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. Williams, he's checked in for Kobe. and George Hills subbed in for Russell. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Humphries comes in for Myers Leonard. Marcus Morris is checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Johnson in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Freak, he's in at center. Hands out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's George Hill, and it's Williams at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Jackson kicks to Humphries. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Freak. Freak's got 11.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Pass to Humphries. Now the feed to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Humphries, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Nobody near Williams. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Jackson passes to Humphries. Can't cash in from the high post.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And again, shot good from Freak. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Humphries with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Picked by Humphries. Taken away by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And it's Baines missing. 2 on the clock, and Jackson with the block. But they get it back. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. We're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The Lakers in the lead, and on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Jackson and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. Myers Leonard is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Here's Bryant, and he gets the bucket. Kobe's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Lakers. Outside Jackson. Harris a screen on Russell. On the way, Harris. This one for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's 12 points for Tobias Harris. Hibbert with the screen. The drive by Russell. It's tipped. Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 3.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Russell dishes to Randall. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Caldwell.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. You had to go for it, didn't you?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Harris a screen on Russell. Leaps for it, and stolen by Russell. Drops in the breakaway late. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Caldwell Pope, rips down the breakaway slam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Freaks checked in for Julius Randle, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Hill. And then for Detroit, Seraphin comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Johnson in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Harris off the drive, and he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
So for the Pistons, Caldwell Pope comes in for Tobias Harris, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for Leonard. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well. He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laker girls.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope, and it's off from three-point range. To the middle, and stolen by Drummond. Outside Jackson. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's Leonard on target from 13 feet. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And you look at the story defensively in this game. I mean, they've gone backwards in the second half. A little too casual for me. It's costing them. They're paying for it.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Frames it from downtown.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And Detroit has possession. Jackson up top. He's guarded by Russell. Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
And here is Los Angeles now. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the Pistons making a change here. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's the break, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Hill kicks to Russell. Here's Freak. Missed. And so the Pistons take the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Reggie Jackson. What you think, Kenny?
In my opinion, his passing is what really drove them to this win. He did a fantastic job of spreading the ball around and keeping everyone involved in the offense. And he wound up with a nice number of assists to show for it.
There must be something about playing on the road that brings out the best in him. I haven't seen this in a player in a while. He gave a very focused and determined effort. And this effort is the biggest reason they're walking away with this win, Ernie, Kenny.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No, give it out.
And give you a chance at PC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
I get it 365, 12 months. I get it 365, 12 months, 20.
We show off your top plays and give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. On today's episode of 2K TV postseason, the tournament.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up.
Watch Ned! Watch Ned! Get Nance, get Nance!
All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late-game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late.
Kobe!
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live.
We was thuggin', you was never found. What's
nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live it, how we live it. They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We bored or we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was driving my mama crazy. They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever to
I
live
get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player. But I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA. But he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that. And James Harden probably would be the guy over there.
Stop it. He's better than James. Cut it out.
I'll tell you,
Freak, what's good? You look distracted, man. Everything okay?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I've heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need it, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
In your dreams, Freak.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Golden State, they put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Now Golden State's starting 5. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's McLemore at the 3. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 37-point game against Denver.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Now here's Bryant after the miss from Stephen Curry. Can't hit.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And he gets it to go.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
The drive by Russell. Inside, Hibbert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls for Hibbert. And Hibbert hits them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Obviously he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
All right, Doris.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Russell against Thompson. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell against Curry. That's good. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Russell high post. It's up against Thompson. Russell kicks to Hibbert. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant passes to Hibbert. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hibbert's got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Bryant after the miss from Stephen Curry. Bryant dishes to Tucker. Right side, Russell. To the inside. That's good from Randall on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Green kicks to Curry. Pulls up. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. And George Hills subbed in for Russell. That's good from Stephen Curry. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. And here is Hill. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. From deep three-point range, the Warriors pull it in, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Shoots from the elbow. No good. Great D that time from Curry. And even 3-on-3 break. Excellent D there from Williams. Lakers trail by 5. Tucker the pass to Hill. Feeds to Dallenberg. Great D that time from Curry. Oh, we've seen some great shots. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the